Hello, welcome to the Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Angela and all the places you can find me should be linked in the description box below this video. Welcome to a knitting vlog today. It's Sunday the 17th of January as I'm starting this. I'm about to embark on a new cast on. Yes, I know I've just cast on 12 new projects. I don't need a new cast on, but this is a very special cast on. I'm going to be knitting a pair of socks for a friend and I can't share them on my normal sort of weekly videos or my current videos, so I thought I'd record a separate vlog that I can pop up when the project's finished. Last February, I went away for a weekend with an amazing group of ladies. We had a crafty weekend and we all enjoyed it so much that immediately the weekend was over, we rebooked for this year. But of course, we are now in pandemic times and we've had to cancel our trip away. Last year, as part of our weekend away, we did a sock swap. So we each were given another person's name and we knit a pair of socks for them, and we decided to do that again for this year. And although we're not able to go away in person, we've decided to go ahead with the sock swap. I'm going to be knitting some socks for the lovely Zoe of Pins and Needles UK YouTube channel here. She's also one half of the Knit Tea Retreat and Cartrev Yarn. I'm sure you'll know Zoe. And I'm about to cast on, so I thought I would take you along for the ride. So everyone wrote down a little bit of info about their foot size, foot circumference, colour preferences, all that kind of stuff. So I know that Zoe has UK size 10.5 feet. And so the biggest thing for me is going to be trying to get a good fit. I don't tend to knit socks as big as that for me. I'm a UK size 7, so quite a few sizes smaller. I'm sure I can undo a toe and re-knit it, Zoe, if I don't get it right. But I have been through for a rummage through my stash. Zoe was very open. She said anything goes in terms of colour. I know that Zoe likes purples, so I decided to have a rummage through my stash, and I have pulled out from deep stash, but I've been hoarding this set of yarn for quite some time. So I'll show you what I'm going to be knitting with. It's the Peacocking colourway from Sarah's Texture Crafts in her Odd Socks collection. Now, Sarah's Texture Crafts sadly do not dye anymore, which is one of the reasons I have been hoarding this. It's my last Sarah's Texture Crafts in my stash. But I really love these colours, and for some reason I thought of Zoe when I was rummaging through my stash. So what a better way to use a special skein than for a dear friend. As you can see, these sock sets are really quite fun. They are coordinating but not matching. I thought these would make a really fun pair of socks, and I knit myself a pair of socks from another set like this from Sarah's Texture Crafts, and I'm going to knit the same pattern that I knit with my set for Zoe. So I've brought my socks up to show you, but these have been dragged out of the dirty wash pile, and come on, let's face it, this is not the first time that we have seen dirty smelly socks here on the Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel, so it's nothing new for you. No need to be shocked. But these are my socks. So I can't remember what this colourway was called. I think it was raspberry something or other. So as you can see, I have got one brown, one bright pink. So they make for just such a fun kind of mismatched but coordinating pair of socks. So I hope that Zoe will enjoy that as much as I do. And for mine, I knit a sock pattern called the Bickerstrought, which is a pattern by Kemper Ray. And you'll be able to find it on Ravelry, and I'll link my project pages below, and if you're able to use Ravelry, you'll find links to the pattern. I'm not sure if Kemper has her patterns elsewhere, but I'm sure I'll be able to. If you desperately would like to knit these socks and you can't use Ravelry, let me know and I'll do a bit more research for you. But they're just a really fun kind of potato chippy. I think it shows up a little bit more on the brown sock. Potato chippy knit with a little bit of lace and these kind of garter stitch rows to delineate sort of sections in the sock. So yeah, I'm going to go for some Bickerstrought in the Peacocking colourway. I'm really looking forward to it. So let's get these babies wound up and we'll get cast on. check-in on my sock project. It's Tuesday. Sorry, I'm trying to grab my knitting while I'm talking to you. And oh no, look, I've just pulled all my stitches off the needle. This project and me are not seeing eye to eye right now. Okay, fixed. So I can knit and chat. It's Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday the 19th. And I spent all afternoon and a little bit of Sunday evening working on my sock project. And I managed to knit the leg. As you can see, I do not have a leg. I am back to the cuff. So I went to pick this project up yesterday to work on it in the evening. And, you know, all through Sunday, I was kind of knitting on it and thinking, oh, something's not right, but following the pattern, couldn't quite put my finger on it, but just something about the feel of the sock just was not right. And then when I picked it up yesterday, I realised that I had picked the wrong needle size out of my needle organiser. So I'm quite a loose knitter, so I tend to knit socks on 2.25mm needles. And the thing that was off about the project is the fabric that I was knitting was a bit loosey-goosey. And I realised that I'd picked out a pair of 2.5mm needles. And I momentarily thought, can I get away with carrying on with this? And I possibly could have, but I just wouldn't have been happy. So yesterday evening, I ripped out a whole day's worth of knitting and cast on again for the cuff. So yeah, that's where we're at. What I'm thinking, when I went to pull out the right size needle, I noticed I've got 2 pairs of these zings free. So because I've already knit the leg and then ripped it out in this blue colour, just the thought of re-knitting the leg in the same colour is not massively exciting me right now, as you might imagine. So what I think I'm going to do is finish this cuff, I'm on the last row, and do one repeat of the leg pattern. And then I think I am going to grab the purple ball and cast on the second sock and do the same and then alternate between the socks. I thought that might be a nice approach for me going forward with this project after a bumpy start, just to give myself a little bit of variety in the colours. So yeah, it's quite nice that I happened to choose the odd sock skein out of my stash for this, because I do have the opportunity to not vary the knitting, but vary the colour that I'm working with, which will hopefully make it a little bit less painful that I'm re-knitting the leg. Hey, so we have been treated to an extraordinarily beautiful day here in South Wales. Winter sunshine, beautiful blue skies, and I've come down to the beach actually to do a few photographs of some stock for the website and Instagram. But I had the foresight to pop my sock knitting project in my bag before I left the house. So I thought I'd show you my progress, and then I can sit and do a little bit of knitting while I'm here. So I have made some reasonable progress on both of the socks. As you know, I'm now knitting them concurrently. So here is my progress so far. I have one leg on the purpley sock, and I'm at the same point on the blue. So I've knit the cuff and 3 pattern repeats. So I think it's just warm enough to sit and knit here today. So I think I'm going to sit and stay and knit one more pattern repeat on each sock before I go home. What a beautiful day. I'll share a little bit of the beach with you. quick check-in with my socks. We're now just over a week into this project. I have 2 legs basically and 2 heels on this mismatched pair of socks, this odd sock set from Sarah's Texture Craft. So I'm really happy with how these are looking. I like how the sort of really simple lace pattern on this is just kind of breaking up some of the, you can see there's kind of like a spiral sort of pooling happening, but I think the lace and the one sort of like garter row that sections off these panels kind of helps break that up enough that it's not too crazy. It's my least favourite part of doing a heel flap and gusset. I've done the modified Eye of Partridge heel with the garter stitch edge. But yeah, this bit after the heel flap where there's a million stitches on the back needle, it's just not my favourite. But at least I am now at the point where my sole needle is just knit. So no patterning. Not that this pattern is complex, but it just makes that half of the row go quicker. So yeah, I'm hoping, it's Tuesday today, I'm hoping that I shall have these finished by the end of the weekend. It'll be nice to have them done, see how that goes. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Time for a quick sock check-in. It is Saturday the 30th of January and I have just the toes left to go on my socks. That's really exciting, or at least I hope I do. I'm so apprehensive that about the fit of these socks. I've never made socks for Zoe before, so yeah, it's always a bit of a challenge to get the fit right for someone else, particularly when you don't have their foot to use as a model, so you know if you're on the right track. But anyway, hopefully they'll fit, and my plan is when I box these up to send her the leftover yarn, so that if they do need any tweaking, if the toe needs lengthening a bit or shortening a bit, or assuming they are perfect, which I hope they are, she can have the yarn for any repairs and things that may need to happen in the future. But anyway, woohoo! Socks, just a toe left. It's Saturday here, it's a miserable day, and so I am going to enjoy sitting for the day and finishing these. So yeah, just as a reminder, this is the odd sock colourway in the peacocking. I've got yarn attached everywhere and I've been knitting these concurrently, and I'm using the Bickerstrought pattern by Kemper Ray. I really like how these have turned out. Hope that Zoe enjoys the odd sockedness as much as I have enjoyed making them. So yeah, stop waffling, Ange, let's get on and knit some toes. Final check-in for this vlog. My socks are finished. Well, Zoe's socks are finished. I am completely paranoid that I might have made these a little bit too long. I hope not. Please forgive me, Zoe, if I have. I will be sending you the extra yarn. Just as a little proviso, just so you know, full disclosure, I had to skein up and wash the leftovers of the blue yarn. I was sat on the sofa, kitchenering my toe. I snipped off the ball of yarn and it was on the sofa next to me, and then I moved my leg and it rolled off the sofa and dropped into my cup of tea. So yeah, I have washed this and I will ball it up before I put it in the package to you, Zoe. It's nice and clean again, I promise. Thank goodness yarn is washable, eh? Anyway, 1 sock, 2 socks, and yes, there's an end. It will be woven in, I promise. I promise, Zoe, it will be woven in before it gets sent to you. I managed to weave in the ends of this one, but I think in my tea dipping yarn disaster, I just forgot to snip that end off. It's been woven in, it's just not been snipped off. If I'd have tucked it away, you'd never have known, but hey. So, Bickerstrought socks, finished, yay. So, I've got my blue sock and my purple sock. Such a fun project. I really enjoyed making these. Just going to keep everything crossed now that they fit. I guess time will tell. I don't think there's much else to say about that project that I haven't already said throughout the vlog. I shall be packaging it up now with a few other little gifts for Zoe, and we'll be waiting eagerly to find out whether they actually fit or not. I'm just quickly popping in from the future. Zoe has received her package and the socks fit, yay! She really kindly recorded a little snippet of video which she said was homage to my happy feet videos that I sometimes put in my vlogs when I've finished a pair of socks, and she so kindly said that I could share that video here as a little extra for this vlog, as long as I ask you to please ignore any dog hair that you spot on her carpet. Pet owners know the joys. So yeah, here's a little clip of Zoe wearing her socks. Thanks for following along this sock knitting journey with me. I hope you have enjoyed the vlog. Let me know below if you have, and maybe I'll do some more like this in the future. I shall be back again soon with some more content, I'm sure. I hope you will join me for that. But until we get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do some of the things that you enjoy. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.